When praises go up, blessings come down. When praises go up, blessings come down. And when I was doing that, when I was doing wrong, I wasn't getting nothing. But when I let that wrong go, I started getting blessed beyond blessed. And I ain't seen nothing yet, and you ain't seen nothing yet. If God gave me my heavenly wings right now, I probably would fly to heaven. And I say this for a reason, because I know a lot of people here probably watching me that's outside. Don't worry about what people gonna say. A lot of people that stay with people, they ain't got nowhere else to go. They really supposed to be outside. But the other people are not allowing you to carry your cross. You depending on people when you supposed to go through something. You're not supposed to worry about what people say about you. I don't want to be outside. And then you go and you do other stuff and you lie and you using people because you don't want to live your life and face and carry your cross. And God is trying to teach you how to grow up. And a lot of people like, shoot, let me go over here and stay with old cuz. Let me stay with you. You know what I'm saying? No. You gotta carry your cross. Get out there and be a man. And don't worry about what nobody say. Get out there and you gotta acknowledge God. You gotta call on God. Your help come from God. But other people are trying to stop you from getting to God. People will stop you, like just like Jesus' disciples said, "No, Lord, you shouldn't die." And Jesus said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." You gotta do what God wants you to do. Your life going like that for a reason, but you looking for you looking for another way. Go God way. That means deal with life, face life. If you got to get out here on these streets, man, I had to do it. I'm a whole female. I'm 38 years old. I had to get out here on the streets. I was out here, let me tell you. I come from Mississippi. I was born in Mississippi. I'm from heaven. Let me go back in because I need you to hear. So I didn't depend on, when I did, let me tell you, when a man did say, when he saw me out there sleeping on them bus benches, because I was born in Mississippi, but I came out here to Dallas, Texas. I sold everything I own. 2 cars. I had so much stuff. And I let it go. And I moved down here. And the dude who brought me down here, I wish I would have got to know him. He was carnal, man. He ain't know God. I was following somebody that didn't know where they was going. Y'all better hear me. And so when I got down here, I found out he was unfaithful. He was lying. I found out he was lying. He made me upset a lot. He talked down on me, you know. So he had a car. That's all he had. And he left me on the streets, which was the Lord's will. I know. I bet you like, what kind of God wants you to sleep on the streets? I know I'm carrying my cross. I'm going through something. I know it started like that. I was on the streets and I was like, let me sleep in your car. At least let me sleep with you in your car. Dang, give me the trunk. You know what I'm saying? But no, he didn't let me sleep with him. He didn't let me sleep in the car with him. And then we know when the money left, I had sold everything I had, came down here, I was getting hotels. He was with me. Money left, he left. So now I'm like on the streets. So And so I was sleeping on the streets, on the bus benches. At first I didn't want to do it. And then at first I didn't want to do it because I never had to sleep outside before in my life. It would have been new to me. So I tried to dodge it by saying in my head, I said, well, I'm going to be safe. I'm going to find somebody I can have sex with. I'm going to be safe. Because I never had to sleep outside before in my life. It would have been new to me. So I tried to dodge it by saying in my head, I said, well, I'm going to be safe. I'm going to find somebody I can have sex with. I'm going to be safe. Now listen to me. Don't judge. You got to hear the whole ending of the story. And in the story, it's like, ooh, it's getting good. Ooh, happy ending. This a happy ending right here, okay? Yes, like yeah. And so it was this person came to me, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. We went and got a room. I was trying to make sure that I was safe, so I kept trying to see, check to see if it was still on. Every time you look around, I was checking. And I don't know how he got it off that quick. You know how when you finish and I don't want to say too much, but like, why would you do like this when you finish? Unless you don't want to put that inside of me. Why would you take it out the rubber on? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I was so hurt. When I look back, I said, I saw that. I was just brokenhearted. So what I did was I got up, went to the shower. I started crying and I started praying. I said, Lord, I'm so sorry. I tried to be safe. I didn't want to sleep outside, Lord. I just needed some money. I'm so sorry. I tried to be safe, so I was cleaning myself. And I said, forgive him, Lord. I said, I forgive him. Because I did wrong. I was wrong for laying down with him. So I had to actually forgive him. And so I can be forgiven. And so when I got through taking a bath, I wiped my tears, my face. And when I went back out the room, he was gone. And he didn't even leave no money on the table. And so that right there made me, I wiped my tears, my face. And when I went back out the room, he was gone. And he didn't even leave no money on the table. And so that right there made me face life. I said, it ain't worth it. I'm not finna keep trusting these people that taking their rubbers off on me. I said, I'll sleep on the bench. So I started sleeping outside on the bench, and homeless people will come and sit down by me, and I wasn't used to that. And I was like, in my head, I was like, they need to go. That was that wolf. It grumbles, it complains, it fuss, you be smiling, but on the inside, that's how you know you need help. And so I was like, man, they need to go. And so I had to learn my lesson. They kept coming until I learned my lesson. And I said, okay, Lord, if however long you want them to sit out here, let your will be done. And then, that what God wanted. And then God comforted me with the words. Because I said, Lord, who did I talk about? Why you got me outside like this? I don't talk about people. I love people. Why am I outside like this? And God said, the birds have nests, the fox have holes, but the Son of Man have no place to lay his head. And then he said, go out in the highways and byways. There will be a kingdom waiting. And I was like, I heard him speaking to me outside with his words, his scriptures. His word came back up out of me to comfort me. That's why you got to get to know God. He talked to you through his word. It's his word. It's power in the Bible. If you want some power, you got to get to God. You got to get in the Bible. You got to eat the Bible. You got to taste and see that the Lord is good. So then when I learned my lesson, guess what happened? Those homeless people stopped coming by me, sitting with me. They stopped.